Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Oh, I'm just here with my friends, playing some Starfinder, second edition. You happen to be here with us at the Midnight Dispatch. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Smoggles, he, him. I'm the game master, and will be playing pretty much every other character that exists in this entire Pact Worlds universe. And I'll turn go clockwise in this direction and introduce Graham. Hi, how's it going?
Graham is in the wrong box on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, Graham's in the... Oh, it's true.
This is the body swap episode.
Body swap episode. Who changed their...
Body snatcher.
Hang on.
Ooh.
Well, there we go.
Why you me?
Well, now I'll switch it over to Parker then. Parker, hi. How's it going?
Oh my god, that's me. Hello, I am Parker.
That is true, that's you.
My pronouns are she, they, fey, fair, if you're nasty. I am an actor for the stage and for voiceovers, and I do a lot of tabletop RPGs, and I'm glad to be back behind the microphone.
And also running one of our games that is on the Midnight Dispatch, it's CS Graham. Hello.
Shit.
Yeah. You still have to do that.
Oh yeah, apparently. He, him. I play Marv, who is just if Joe Pesci and Bob Hoskins had just an angry, slovenly love child. But on Wednesdays, I run our Vampire the Masquerade game, Savannah by Night, where we've been in the midst of a Toreador birthday party at an elder vampire's house, where there has been just a little bit of drama playing out for like no reason. And don't worry about it, I'm sure there will be no repercussions.
Absolutely not. If there's any time that you have drama, you definitely want to be around a bunch of bloodthirsty vampires. That's the prime location.
Thirsty.
And normal thirsty, yes. Speaking of characters who get normal thirsty, that was the segue. We have Kitty, not only a player in this game, but also our artist for our player characters.
Yay! I love art, and I've added Slovenly Love Child to my band names list, and that's number 406. So if anybody out there needs a band name at any point, feel free to reach out. I have so many. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her, and I play a cat in space with an arson problem.
Perfect. Just noting arson problem. Okay.
We can call it crime brulee. Make it cute.
Heyo.
Make it cute.
Also joining us this evening is Angel. Hello, Angel.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi. I'm Angel Lynn. I use she, they pronouns. I'm an actor. Also actor, person, voice actor. Performer, musician person. I am playing Peggy, which is basically if Dana, the charge nurse from the pit, was a little fuzzy pink alien with 6 arms, and she was a charge nurse and then became an underworld nurse and then is now a space pirate nurse.
All right. And with that, let's recap the last and first episode of the Deadbeats. So last time on the Deadbeats, a free captain's crew finds themselves in hot water after robbing the son of a prominent space pirate captain. Unable to find solid work, they are both relieved and suspicious when an all too easy opportunity falls onto their laps. A dwarven mining conglomerate is hiring them to investigate a hidden signal in the diaspora. The Deadbeats are wary, as it seems their new clients are either unaware of their sour reputation or don't care, as they send them to their doom. Tracing the signal leads to two asteroids seemingly mashed together. The cruise ship smashes through a seam in the asteroids to find an abandoned space station. Many discoveries are revealed in this station. First, it seems to have existed before the gap and includes an image of one of the two planets that were destroyed ages ago and make up what is now known as the asteroid belt, known as the diaspora. More mysteries abound, however. How is this station still running? Who were the species with elongated heads that Marv saw in his images? Why was an Eoxian symbol sent from this space station? Find out as we continue our adventure in space! All right. So, my friends, you are in the space station. You've encountered a few things, but you probably should deal with the problem you just recently had to solve, which was a bunch of zombies that seemed to be a mixture of flesh and cybernetics that you had to dispose of. And did, let's say, on a scale of like 1 to 28, how much damage did Thorcha take?
That's a good question. So, 16 points of damage I took.
Oh, good.
From those zombies. Thorcha is breathing heavily, and she leans on the wall and slides down, kind of panting, just being like, "It's okay. I just need to take a breather."
It's like, nope, we got more stuff that we need to take a look at. You know, we got to keep on going, but let me just take a look at that. And the Scaremanner that I'm gonna use my battle directive. Well, I'm gonna use battle medicine, or like
Great.
I can treat wounds. I have the battle medicine feat, but I also have one of my envoy directives is keep on keeping on. So what that means is that normally in battle, if I select an ally within 30 feet until the start of my next turn, that ally increases the next healing they receive by an amount equal to my charisma modifier.
Nice.
And then if I decide to use two actions, I mean, like, we're out of combat now, but
Yeah.
if I decide to use two actions, when I battle medicine a target, the target only becomes immune to battle medicine for the next 10 minutes instead of 1 day.
Got it.
Oh.
That's very useful
That's-
in this. All right.
I'm a nurse.
Thank goodness.
All right. So it does look like the danger has passed for the most part. So what do y'all do? You are in this kind of, just to paint the scene again, you are in what looks to be a dormitory of some sort. So you do see bunk beds around the place, as well as some tables and chairs scattered throughout the center of it. You have not gotten a chance to actually take a good look at this space because, well, you know, being attacked can be a little distracting.
Mhm.
So I've heard.
So-
I'm gonna try and treat wounds on Thorcha using my directive. If that's okay.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Great. I'm going to. Please be good. Please be good. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
jeez.
oh.
All right, I think those
Let's go.
wounds are going to be pretty well treated.
Yeah.
If they aren't, then we have bigger problems. Let me
Oh.
just confirm for treatment.
I believe it's with the critical success. It's 4d8.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
4d8, and if you were wounded, you lose it, but you don't have the wounded condition, so you're good.
That is 16 plus 3, which is 19.
Holy shit. That brings
All
me
right,
back to full health.
Great.
Nice.
So
Is Thor-
while you're
Yeah.
we'll get to what you're doing, Thorcha, because you're getting healed.
Yeah.
While Peggy is healing up Thorcha, Marv and Sal, is there anything y'all wanted to do in the meantime?
Can I look around for any other like pre-gap things that could be here? If it's like, you know, books left under bunks that have never been seen.
So that's a funny thing that you say books, because of all the things that you see kind of scattered around, there are a lot of what look to be books of various kinds. Like you don't even have to roll for that because there are a lot. You can roll
Agreed.
perception still just to see if you find anything extra amongst them.
Sure. That is in a 17.
Well, yeah, you basically find mostly the various tomes. You also do find a couple of hanging on like in type and sort of a like display formation. You see what are actually look to be relatively unrusted dueling swords. So you could you actually look at it, and because they actually were put in kind of a like glass case, they actually look pretty well preserved.
I'll grab those unless it looks like the glass case has some sort of alarm system set up.
I will say with your 17, you can tell this feels like a thing that's like it's just meant to preserve them rather than to like keep them from getting stolen.
Cool. I'll grab those. And are the books also in Eoxian?
So I
From what I can tell,
have you make me a like, if you want to do like the thing is the writing has generally faded, so it's
Okay.
really hard to like read any of it. But if you want to do like, you can do like arcana or occultism or religion to like check out anything else that you can find from the books if you'd like.
I'll go with an occultism to see if there's like anything that looks occultish.
Great.
Ooh, dice 6 plus 6, 12.
All right. That is enough to tell you that these look like really old-fashioned, like they remind you of like when you would hear about spell books that old wizards used to use.
Mhm.
That they kind of look like that. Obviously you can't read anything in there because all it seems like everything's kind of faded, but these look like those types of books that would contain spells of some sort.
Would anybody mind if I just kind of pocket these, bring them back with us? They look like old spell books, and you know.
I mean, I'm not going to use them.
I can't read them. So,
yeah.
It looks, yeah. So, it looks like, I just do body stuff.
Good for you.
I thought Peggy was just about to admit, I can't read. So
I can't read. I never learned to read or write.
Peggy is just straight up illiterate.
Yeah.
Well,
Turns out you don't need to know how to read to treat people.
Peggy didn't actually go to medical school, just watched Grey's Anatomy on a loop.
Yeah. It's like I got the gist.
That's why I'm so good.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why I'm so good. That's why I'm so versatile.
Season 17, episode 5 is the only reason Thorcha is alive.
Live.
Yeah. Marv, is there anything you want to do in the meantime?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna frisbee the turret out the door to stand guard in the hallway,
Great.
just in case. Following on what Sal's doing, well, I'm looking for material like books or data pads. It's more, does anybody have any like personal logs, letters, something that kind of gives an indication of when this, like the last time that this place was normal and what happened?
Yeah.
Kind of looking for that moment in like the CSI episode when the watch broke on impact to give an indication of exact time of death, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I would say also go ahead and roll a perception, and you'll get like a different thing because of what you're specifically searching for.
17.
So you get, when you start thinking like, oh, data pads, data journals, you see Sal like rummaging through the various books, and you like is clearly mentioning that they might be more like valuable as artifacts than useful right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then your gaze naturally then goes to the bodies of the creatures that attacked you, and if they were like former members of this station, they might have, oh look, attached to one of their belts looks to be a very primitive version of a data pad of some sort. So maybe you might be able to like
Prototype iPad. It makes sense because you're wearing the turtleneck
exactly.
tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm here to promote Midnight Dispatch's new tablet.
Oh God.
No.
Now with Midnight Dispatch created AI.
Oh no.
No.
That is just hearsay. Everyone here is a real human that is part of that. There is no one here that is AI, so please let's just swap that.
We're
rumor.
not saying that the players are AI. We're saying
Oh yeah. I'm not saying it either.
Sam, when was the last time you passed a catcha?
Those no one passes them. Does anyone pass them? They're
Yeah,
meant
real
to be
person.
like,
You have to
oh,
study,
are you
yeah.
human? Yeah.
John Madden football.
So you're able, if you'd like to make a computers check to just see
Sure.
if you're able to get into those.
Computer. Oh, I can potentially do that if I don't roll a 1. Ooh, I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's 19 total.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, so it's able to you're able to find the like very simplified like it's like a toggle on switch on it, and again, no one here like specifically understands Eoxian, but when you've seen enough like data pads together, it's relatively simple to see like, these look like a bunch of numbers and times together. That looks like a schedule to me. These look like
You've
messages.
seen one
Yeah,
start bar. You've seen them all.
exactly. So you're able to
You recognize which one's the homework folder.
Yeah, exactly. So you're able to get a couple of segments put together. What you're also able to get you see a you find a file and you open it, and it looks to be a photo album. A lot of it is incredibly corrupted, and like scattered. You're not getting many like actual full photos, or photos that don't have some sort of error message attached to them, but you do see 2 photos, one of which looks to be taken from the station itself. You kind of recognize some of the architecture, looking at a planet just outside the station. And the other one seems to be a selfie. And the selfie is of 2 people with, and their species seems to be elongated, has elongated skulls of some sort. And like that moment of deja vu, or that moment where a dream suddenly smashes back into you, you see those 2 from a seat in a crowded theater. No, it's not a crowded theater. It actually looks a lot like the place that you were in with the projector. And it looks like there are a few of your friends there. And it looks like the 2 of them are up on the stage. And it looks like the 2 of them are exchanging rings. And you recall that as one of the memories that flashed in your brain when you wore that circlet.
I think subconsciously I start sort of like playing like with my ring finger, like the bare ring finger, for no real reason. So here's the thing. So when I was plugged into whatever the hell that thing was, I saw like faces and people, but it didn't really make any sense. Kind of just rapid fire, like living a whole life, kinda, but like a dream, so I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
But when I look at these 2, I do. They were in that room that we were just in. And it looked like they were getting hitched. Like they were like exchanging rings.
Oh.
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, and he kind of like points down to the state of them now. It's like, till death do us whatever the fuck that is.
Well, easy come, easy go, I guess.
But and he holds up the data pad, the prototype iPad, and he does sort of thumb through the few broken JPEGs before he shows them the what he can muster together of the image of the station seemingly from the outside, and in the background the planet.
Oh, sorry. It's not the station from the
Oh.
outside. It's like someone took a picture from inside the station looking out.
Oh, so like
into
from
space
like
and
from
showing
inside
the
a
planet.
window out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But it still looks like it's from this station.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So it looked like it was like maybe shot from like one of the corridors facing out at a planet, which maybe is what used to be the rocky debris field here.
Question. Do we know the name of any of these people? Like the people that like you have any memories of? Or like any of the people getting hitched?
You have images. You do not have
Names.
like words to attach to them. I mean, if you could read, if you could understand their language on the data pad, you might be able to get some more, but I mean, that's not until you're able to get like a translator of
Later
some
or
sort
something,
to yeah.
Okay.
There wasn't any like insignia, rank,
Yeah.
name tags like on the bodies, like even though it's sort of been co-opted, corrupted.
Oh, I actually have. I would say, whoever wants to check can make me a society check.
Since I'm kind of at the body, can I do that?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Can I aid him?
Yeah, I would say at this point you finished healing Thorcha, so you
Thorcha.
can aid if you like.
Great. I'm gonna give you +2.
Okay. Society, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my. So 22 plus 2, 24.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fine, I guess. They some of the memory flashes back to you, and again it's only that one image of the wedding. You do see someone between them who is kind of, you suppose, is running the entire scenario. And this person seems dressed in a relatively formal attire, even for the ceremony itself. You're not sure if that would mean like religious leader because they're running the ceremony, but you've also known of some military leaders might run the ceremony at a base or something like that. But you could tell based on like an emotion of respect that came through that person might clearly be the leader. But there also doesn't seem to be, beyond that, there didn't feel like everyone else's clothing didn't seem to indicate a strong hierarchy. It seems
like
like
an organization.
Or
A specific
it's like
organization?
if it's an organization, it felt like it was like everyone kind of like maybe has their own position, but everyone's kind of on relatively the same level,
Pretty
with
flat
the
org
exception.
chart.
Yeah, exactly. So it seems like there didn't seem to be like, you are the janitor, for forever. It's like, think about it like, our wonderful astronauts on Artemis 2. All four of them had to kind of scrap together to like cover positions and all of that.
Which one of us is double clicking on Outlook to see what's working today?
Sal looks over at Thorcha and kind of holds up one of the dueling swords. You interested?
You know, I wouldn't hurt, I guess.
He kind of tosses it in her direction.
And she uses her
Reflex save. No,
Oh my god. She's impaled.
Peggy.
I just finished. Jesus.
Sorry.
It's
She
actually
uses-
Happened last
where
time
the
I was running with
bandage is.
She uses her offhand, her prosthetic left arm to catch it.
Great.
And as she holds it up to, it's like,
This isn't too bad. I think I could use this.
and then at that moment, the prosthetic arm falls off.
Son of a bitch. Hang on. That's embarrassing.
Cool. Could you give 3 extra variations of that, Parker? Thank you so much.
No, the voice
just so we,
acting.
just so we have it in the can.
Just
Thank
really,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Just so we have multiple takes.
Yeah,
You
we have
can
multiple
play it
takes.
back.
I like A and C is alt.
Spoken like true voice actors. Oh my
Amazing. Anyone else have anything they would like to do? Thorcha, you just got healed, so is there anything else you would like to do in this space?
Great question. I will gladly stand myself up.
Good start.
Yeah, thanks. Had
You're
to
doing
start from
great, sweetie.
somewhere. Had to start from somewhere. And I'm wondering if there's anything that I can investigate in terms of. I'm trying to think of what Thorcha can contribute, like in terms of like maybe inspecting the corpses to see if there's any. What story do they tell? You know?
Do the dueling blades look like they're specific or like special in any way, or are they like? I don't know how much weapons
good
expertise
question.
you might have.
Do they look like
Yeah.
they are meant to be held by a certain physiology?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Like big hands, small hands, hands that
Hands
climb
like
on rocks.
I will. I will also mention you were mentioning like the creatures themselves. These are the first like living creatures that you've encountered here. So, either the swords or the creatures themselves are worth investigating if you would like, Thorcha.
I'll do the swords. I think she would know a lot more about the weapons themselves rather than forensics.
Remind me what your lore skill is.
Underworld?
Underworld. Okay. Yeah, roll me an underworld lore.
All right.
See if this is the type of like item you've encountered.
All right. That is a 12. But the suspense is killing me.
They are. You've seen something similar to them. No, that's silly.
Take it
You've no. This is no. I'm being your thought process.
back. Oh, gotcha.
You think no, that's silly. Nah, you think you remember like seeing them on like a TV show at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't remember what the show was.
What in the world was it? It was some kind of... Was it cooking channel? Oh, stars. Oh, is this what getting old is like? Am I finally old? What? What are you looking at?
Nothing. I am appreciating your focus.
It takes a lot of focus nowadays.
Yeah. My attention span is small.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
He like plays with his cards.
You
Like,
relax.
frantically like,
Ah, the lovers. And he kind of looks over at the two dead people. Well, this is very on the nose. The artist really did that.
Oh, you really rely on those things a little too much.
I don't know if I rely on them or they rely on me, but
what came first?
Oh, goodness.
me or the cards? The
Yeah.
cards for sure.
This again.
My
I
aunt
looked out at
found
the
'em.
bodies at the question. I'm like, nope, don't say it. Don't say
No,
it.
no, not that one.
Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it.
All right. So, with that, does anyone want to do anything else in this room, or would you like to continue exploring?
I think I would love to continue exploring. I'd love to see what else is in this.
I ditto that.
Great.
I would like to do that with the caveat
Yes.
of I want to try and take one of those like upload crown things if I can disconnect it somehow out of curiosity.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. I feel like that might be a let me just check something.
I think that might be a bad idea, but let me double check.
let's do computers just to see if you're able to properly disconnect it.
Sure. 16.
Yeah, you're able to what you're able to do is you figure out that it's one of those things where the wire is definitely very much connected to the crown itself. However, you can eventually trace that wire to a point where you can actually safely disconnect. So you do have the crown itself, but there is just like a little spare maybe foot or two or of wire that is also attached to it.
That might be useful because I didn't like cut it apart. I found where the USB terminates.
You found where it was, so you safely disconnected it.
Got it.
All right. So you continue your exploration. At this point, you start to see the dilapidated parts of this particular space station. You eventually get into one other hallway that actually has ladders going further up. And when you look up, they seem to be like viewing platforms of some sort. They're certainly not useful as viewing platforms, as you notice the asteroids that are surrounding the space station are fully impacted on those platforms, rendering them like not useful for looking outside, and also probably not accessible from where you currently are. What you also find in this hallway is a section of what look to be kind of computer terminals. There seem to be about like 3 of them in a row. They do still seem to glow with a bright yellow light, if a bit staticky. And that is everything, I believe. Yes.
Incredible. Well, those computers are definitely calling, certainly. I'm wondering if I can hack into this because it worked so well before. But that's our instinct.
Cool.
Get some more info. I'm gonna roll to hack.
Can I
your-
help in this endeavor?
Sure thing.
What's my computers?
Yes.
Or-
So add a +1.
Great. So now
Yeah,
it's going
computers
to
to hack.
Great. All right, and all right, that's a total of 18.
Not bad.
I insert a little tool from my polyglove and see what I can find.
So you get a pretty it looks like a very interesting, let's say, a image. So when you're able to access the computer, you're able to kind of find what looks to be the last data log of what that computer was used for. And it looks like the computer seemed to be doing some calculations. Those calculations seem to involve the distance between two planets
Oh, woof.
and
Didn't go
the
well.
yeah
Or went
and now we
very well.
and now we go into our pop quiz. If two planets are 20 light years apart,
Oh God. Oh,
Are
no, it's-
relativistic speeds in play, or is it FTL?
there is some FTL involved,
Okay.
but this is also we're measuring how long, and now we get back to the story. It seems to be measuring how long it would take for a wave to go from one planet to the other.
A wave? Like a frequency, or like an ocean wave?
That is so much the question, because when you look at it as it's kind of measuring it, it looks like both.
Light is kind of that weird thing where it's like a wave and a particle, but also
like a hard light situation.
there was another thing that might be relevant where it was that birth of a new god thing where all this
Yeah.
machinery and technology just woke up abruptly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if that
Yeah.
has some correlation.
Huh.
That wave either destroy. Well, I mean, like, wave take life, wave give life.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Because
Seems like a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
I will also give you this with your computers. One of the place that the planet that the wave is going towards, you see an icon that indicates the space station that you are currently in.
Oh, icon.
So is the wave? We're assuming this already happened, right?
Yeah, is it
Either that or it's taking a really long time to
Time
get
to
there.
get here.
It's not currently, like, I can't tell if it's currently making those calculations now. I just know that
No, this is
Oh.
you looking at the data logs, and this was like the last thing that was
Great.
that was attempted.
Great. So it might have happened. It might not have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Cool. That's actually pretty. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Actually, let's
Did
fucking
he
go.
give any indication?
That went from scary to awesome.
It kind of did.
Did he give a point of origin? Because you can't calculate if you don't know where it's coming from.
Yes, I will. If you want to give, I'm trying to think what would be a kind of, you know what? Whoever happens to be good at, I'm gonna give this a. Yeah, I'm
Since
gonna
Sorcerer
say
was the one already doing the
society.
computer stuff, I could just continue to help her.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What I am gonna say is it's gonna be, because I'm trying to think about. There are coordinates there. I'm trying to think about what skill would allow you to be like,
That's where
oh,
it is.
I'm that's where it seems to be.
It feels
um,
like a computers or a society.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a society check to know, because I think the computers is already handled in terms of like you're able to see that's coordinates. Society would be knowing, oh, that's what planet is around there.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to someone else. Societies.
Marv,
Yeah.
why don't
Yeah.
you do?
Our
Marv, why don't you do it and
socialite.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
Our socialite Marv.
Our socialite Marvin, I'll help you.
That's a +2 from you again.
Yep.
24.
If your calculations are correct,
Mhm.
which you are very confident they are, the second planet is Eox.
All right. Okay.
And Eos
And-
is like the dead, is like the undead.
The undead
sweet.
planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did we have an indication of what the target, like what these people were, or no?
Well, actually, I'm going to say you've all, because you rolled a 24 on that society, right?
Mm-hmm. I have to make up for the papers Peggy was handing me before that
Yeah,
were just
exactly,
turned into
really.
atoms in my hand, which I'm still sort of coughing up a few errant particles of.
You were, as you're remembering the planet Eox and you're remembering what that planet is, you remember that there was like some sort of like catastrophe that was encountered there. But they used to be, before they were Eoxians as we know now, you are recalling that they were another species called Elibrians.
And how does one spell that? And slowly.
ELEBRIANS. Elibrians.
Ella Bryans.
Elibrians. Yep, sure. This is one of those things where I'm just like, I've said it like this in my head, and when like official people come over and go, it's actually been this the whole time.
Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Oh, Chipotle.
Goodness.
Aristotle.
Yeah.
Loot Crates, got it.
Free Shavakadu.
So that's what I'll give you with that. Graham.
That's on the point of origin, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Eox slash who they used to be was our I don't know how that all works. A Librian. Um, it kind of seems like whatever it was, wave or something else, came from them to this.
Wait, it came from Eox to the space station? Sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
that's
confused.
that's kind of what I'm getting from it.
I thought it was the other way. Oh, it wasn't the other way around. I thought it was like
No, Eox. So the
Point of
planet
origin.
that your space station is at is where the wave was going to, and Eox seems to be where it's coming from.
Okay. So it seems like they were the ones that sent out this wave that affected this planet, and I almost called it a PlayStation. Space station.
And the
I mean, those
PlayStation 5X.
I mean, with those weird crown things, it could be that. But I mean, we don't know why. We don't know if it was intended to do all this or if it was a mistake.
And this was years and years ago.
Well, it wasn't last week.
You know, well,
Would it be useful looking in the other two terminals?
yeah.
I could take a crack at one of them
Sure.
if
Go
you'd
right ahead.
like. Though Marv, you're better at it than I am, so feel free if you want to take over, you can.
I feel like I'm doing plenty, so I need to step
Okay.
back.
That is a 14. Oh no, 16.
That's good. You're able. There's a little bit of a beat before you're kind of understanding what you're accessing and suddenly what you're able to do at this terminal, because you notice that, okay, this seems to be a map of some sort, which is like awesome. Like, map of the station would be so useful right now just to have an idea where things are. And then you like click on one of the icons and you all notice that a door down the hall opens.
I close it.
And you close the door. You
that
do
was-
see a some sort of flashing light at a room that is about it's like past this huge room that you can't really understand the language, but it does have an icon that looks like a plant. And then beyond that is where the flashing light is coming from. And that door seems to be closed as well.
Is the light moving? Are any of these icons like moving?
It doesn't it does not look to be moving. And in fact, when one of you goes to check your data pad, whoever wants to check your data pad, you'll notice that the light is flashing at the same pulse that the signal is being sent out.
Interesting.
The signal from.
The mysterious signal that you're looking for.
Oh.
Just like the light on like our data pad itself, or like a light on the data pad is like flashing at the same time.
Like every time, because you know how like you're getting the signal of garbled streams and it just it like sends it out every time you get a new run of that signal. That's when the light flashes on that terminal.
Interesting.
Maybe once we're done here, we'll open the door so that the door down there will also be open.
Yeah, and we'll check it out. Do all does just check if this terminal has access to all of the doors, including like the one that like we're in front of and stuff like that.
I play around with some things.
You hear the doors open and close from rooms that you've previously been in.
Okay.
You do notice that there are a couple doors that you try to open, and it has some sort of error message, but it's not like it doesn't give you like, oh, you need to enter a password. It seems more like there's some sort of obstruction that's stopping it, or the door itself needs repair or something like that. And so those are the ones, but it does seem like the only ones you're kind of able to access right now are the ones that were from behind you. Also, you notice that you could access the door in front of you that goes into the large room with the plant icon, and then you can also access the door further beyond with the flashing light.
Could I make like a nature check on the plant icon if it's like some thing I'd recognize? Not that I'm incredibly natural as an individual, but oh, that's a nat 1, baby. That's a 3. Sure looks leafy.
It's a space station. I'm not sure they would have a lot of plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not really sure. You think there's something like lost in translation here.
Yeah.
I would love to figure out if Thorcha can unwedge whatever's stuck in that door. I love moving things. I pick things up and I put them down.
Yeah, if you want to check one of them, you can do an athletics check.
Boom, my bread and butter. Oh god, I think I just jinxed that. Let's go.
Oh, I'm so excited for you to jinx it.
I'm so excited. Athletics. There you are, honey.
Is Peggy on standby, or
Yeah.
just expecting the door to like just sort of snap close on Thorcha? Just this bug string of goo.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the
Oh.
bagoo.
The bagoo. Well, it's it's an 11.
Okay.
But, wait, hang on.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, never mind. Oh wait, just would that count as a reposition? The action to
Why? What do you get if it's a reposition?
because
I get like a plus 15 if I'm repositioning.
So I have the soldier feat burst of strength.
Okay.
Which, if you fail an athletics check to disarm, grapple, or reposition, shove, or trip, it is not a disarm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call this because that's like very specifically a combat thing.
That's fine.
Unless you really want to start a boss battle with the door, which
Hard-
I don't want you to do actually. So we're fine.
That's fine.
I admire the hustle.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that then. It's 11.
You try to push against it, and you see what's blocking it, and you're like, great, I will block it, and you move it, and it's like this boulder feels like it should be easier to move, and you try pushing against it, and you feel like you're just pushing against a wall the entire time, and then you kind of like see the boulder, and then you notice the shape of, like, look up at the viewing platforms above and notice like what color and shape the asteroid is.
Oh.
And you realize there's probably a good reason that door is blocked off.
Oh well, I'm toast.
You telling me you haven't gotten the the punch boulder feat.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I
Where did this clip come
Sorry.
It's in his
Sorry,
train
I-
era.
Sorry, everyone. Someone bumped the antenna, so we had to just readjust a couple things. So you tried punching a boulder and it didn't work out. And anything else anyone wants to do in the meantime?
Recover from whatever that was.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say, all of y'all clearly don't know Thomas and Friends. If you can't recognize Gordon is clearly the one on the screen.
okay,
So
well,
calm
All
down, all of
trains
y'all.
look alike.
Like,
oh, well. That's train cyst.
Train system.
Oh,
Okay.
my God. So, yeah, that boulder's not moving anytime soon.
The boulder is confused.
Confused.
The boulder! Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, yeah, so, I think you said that the towers with the long ladders, what a thrill, are inaccessible, right?
Well, it looks like you could go up there, but it looks like it's not that you wouldn't really be able to see much from there, considering that it looks like they're like caved in a little bit.
Okay, so
It would be a tight squeeze at the very least.
Okay, I could continue my investigation there, but I'll give it a shot.
I will give you this. It doesn't look like you will get much on that front.
That's fair. All right, I give it the chase then. I just look at I just look up the ladder rung by rung and just be like,
That's a pretty tall ladder.
All right. Anyone else? Peggy, I don't think I've heard from you in a bit.
Well, I think it was just because like I at this moment in time I'm just like absorbing information too.
Yeah.
Let me what hasn't been touched yet? I mean, like
The third
What-
computer.
I'll take a look at the third computer then. I forgot that
All
there
right.
was a third one.
Roll me computers.
Great.
This is classic. I love the classic adventuring party. What hasn't been touched yet?
Touched yet.
I want to touch things.
What isn't
I
bolted
wanna
down?
touch things. I want to move them. What pockets haven't been picked
What do
yet? It's
what do an adventuring party and an escape room team have in common?
Oh my God.
Troubles with the door.
yeah.
Oh, so many.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Neoxian escape room.
That's like a 10.
What?
Unfortunately, it looks like it is the data just looks too corrupted to do anything
Yeah.
with. And actually you do notice it does like start glitching out a little bit, and
no. I did
it's
something.
it doesn't like spark or anything, but it
Yeah.
looks like it's of the three, this has clearly been the most damaged by time.
Okay, I see.
Yikes.
Sorry. Marv, I don't know if you can take a look at it. What's this doing? I didn't.
I take
just
out a
typed-
pipe wrench.
Yeah.
I take a look at.
And give it the old Jersey special.
So sorry.
What is the Jersey special?
You just whack it.
Yeah,
Hey,
just
Take
whack
it to
it.
the Pine Barrens to make it comply.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh,
Cool.
I didn't mean to. I guess I'm sorry. I'm not the most I use computers for is to input data, but that was back at the hospital, and that was a very very long time ago. Um, you don't want people's medical data and sensitive information on there, so.
Don't worry, it happens to everybody.
Well, I guess everyone's personal information safe around you because you just break it.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Should I just open up the doors that I can and we move forward?
I think so. I don't know about that because we also don't. Nope. Okay.
Cell
Oh,
opens.
there he goes.
The cat is
Cell
pushing buttons
opens.
again.
Keyboard
Opens
cat.
this one door, ends up being the airlock. You all get sucked out.
No. He's not gonna be stupid about it, but he's
The
gonna
dead
open up
beats.
the next
Got it.
door
Heyo.
that he
Hey.
can.
You are dead. Letter U, letter R.
All right. So, you can open the door directly in front of you if you would like.
Oh,
I do.
a door.
The door in front opens.
Door.
Sorry.
Door.
This
Oh my god, it's like.
All right. 3 of you have suddenly died.
I was gonna say it's like it's.
I will rewind.
I
the
will
box to
turn
find
this. I will turn this stream around.
Wait, I had to complete this entire mission with 3 keeled over Muppets.
Family Guy death pose.
Just start drawing little like sock puppet companions for myself.
This hexagonal module seems to have the freshest air on the station. Walkways border 4 watery plots where plants with massive spongy green leaves grow large enough to use as safe steps across the pooled water. Nutrients drip from a lattice of metal tubes, seeming to feed the garden. There is a large pile of trash and junk blocking the intersection of the path, and rows of upturned soil rend the heavy-duty planters. What do y'all do?
Interesting. Can I make some sort of, I don't know, like a medicine check to see like if any of these like things are like, I don't know, like if there's something in the water, if
Yeah.
I notice any like plants that might be poisonous and or advantageous, or like something that I seen sort of like
Yeah, go
for,
ahead
like,
and
medical reasons.
yeah, you can go ahead and roll me medicine.
That is a 18.
So good news. None of these plants that you have encountered seem to be on any sort of poisonous plant list that you
Yeah.
or any of the ones you would be familiar with.
Mhm.
Even better news is that there it looks like, well, I suppose like mixed news. It doesn't look like the plants are from any like familiar medicinal
Yeah.
use,
Mhm.
but many of them do look edible.
Oh, okay. So this might be sort of like like if we need to like like stock up on, I don't know, like food or something, or like
It's a salad bar.
It's a little salad bar, I guess.
You know, we start the day with donuts, we end with a little salad. It's not bad. Moderation.
Yeah.
Right, Marv?
I
Yeah, Marv.
look
Remember what I said.
So
you needed to take
elementally angry at both of these people, the situation we're in. Like, I need you two to understand something.
what? Understand?
I'd rather be back in the room with the space zombie.
And the
How
plants?
Eat a salad?
very dare both of you.
Then eat a salad. I'm just saying you need to like increase your.
How do
fiber
we
intake.
know this didn't make them what they is?
Oh.
But they're so spongy, they look great.
Okay, you go first. I'll get the gun, just in case.
All right. Sal will kind of walk up to one of the plants and take a claw and just poke it a little bit.
So the plant doesn't react. The metallic mouse next to it does.
Oh,
And just kind of looks at you with red beady eyes
Metallic?
and just goes, it looks a lot like the rats that you fought at the entrance.
oh, can I
Oh.
skewer it with my dueling sword?
Oh, you just want to fully kill it
no.
immediately?
I don't. Like, no, wait, Sal.
What?
It's like, I
I
see.
love-
I think, like, I see Sal's like pupils.
Yeah, you see
dilate.
this.
Yeah,
you
you see the
Sal, wait. Hey, it's okay, little guy. How you do? It was like, it's okay, little guy. Just come towards me. I don't know.
Another
I'm not gonna
me-
hurt you.
From the pile of junk, another metal head pokes out,
Oh, hello there. Well,
and then another metal head pokes out.
I take out like a ration.
Oh.
I take out like a little bit of ration, and like put it on the ground and see if the mice will go towards it. And afterwards, I take
Ooh.
I take like a hand back and like put it in front of like Sal. Of like, don't go anywhere. Like, stay back, Sal. It's okay. It's okay.
Sal is rearing back, doing the
Yeah.
little
My
like,
butt's
wiggle.
wiggling.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Like, no.
The calibrations.
I'm trying to find like a hair clamp to just try and fit
Yeah.
this back
yeah,
of Sal's
that's
neck just in case.
Yeah.
Do not scruff me.
Not again.
Not again.
Yeah.
Not after that incident at the cafe. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have Peggy. I'm gonna have you roll a diplomacy, and I'm gonna have you add +2 to that diplomacy roll because you gave rations as part of your diplomacy.
And as I'm doing this diplomacy, I'm gonna size up these little. Actually, I'm gonna say like
They're
with
small.
that interaction, can I say I size it up with them?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
size them up, so I add an additional +1 to that
Great.
diplomacy check.
It's a -5 because of the intended violence from a moment ago.
Yeah. yeah, exactly. Sal did exactly the opposite of helping.
There are some instincts that don't go away.
13 plus 9. That is a 21. Sorry, 22.
Okay. The small one starts like skittering up, and then kind of once it sees that the intimidating cat has been pushed back,
No.
and that's like some seeming sort of food has been placed over, it kind of scurries up, kind of sniffs at it, and then you hear, I mean, in relative terms, a deeper metallic squeak coming from the junk pile.
Interesting.
And then you see another one of the metallic rats that seems to be, it's as if it added onto itself. So it is
it
about
Katamari'd
3
itself?
times the size, more like you salvaged together your armor out of the bits of scrap that you were able to find. And it's like, it kind of demands it. We were talking about hierarchy before in the space station. It's very clear who the boss is in this hierarchy right now. And it kind of skitters up, and the smaller one moves away, and this one kind of like examines the food, and then with a much larger than it should for a rat hand, kind of picks up the rations and does, like, you see the red eyes zooming in and out as it goes through, and then it like tastes a bit of it and then looks back.
I said, like, is this to your liking, your majesty?
Really?
No.
And then it puts gives the ration to the little the tiny one next to it, and then looks at you and then goes,
There's more. Do it more. Okay, I like break off like another tiny piece of like a similar tiny piece, and afterwards it's like, no. What do you want me like? I go lower.
Does he want uppies?
Do you want uppies? I do this with my hands.
he's pointing. You have the small piece of ration, and he's pointing at the larger chunk of ration in your hands.
So, yeah.
Of course he is.
I'm like, it's like, well, okay, fine. Here you go.
Peggy.
Yeah,
Well,
Peggy,
actually-
you can eat
actually-
the salad bar over there if you're hungry.
Actually, yeah. No. Actually, like, I look at him and is like, actually, I think I have something that you would like better. I put the ration bar back, and I'm like, don't worry. And then out of my pocket,
Immediately
I
kills
pull
him.
out. No. Out of my pocket, I pull out a donut that I grabbed from the diner. And I like.
It starts to move forward and is followed immediately by like a horde of the
no.
little scrap rats.
Absolutely
no.
not.
I think
All
I
of them
start
gathered together.
I think I freak out a little bit, and it's like, okay, and then I kind of like, I toss the donut, and I have a feeling like it like, do I roll something so that it like goes onto like the big rat?
Yeah.
Kind of like a little like an inner tube.
It's like cornhole leak in space.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'll actually say roll me a reflex save because it's your like reaction to what's happening,
Great.
and we'll see where the donut goes.
Oh,
There's a
no.
party who wants to roll like a competing roll to reach for the donut mid-flight.
Well, I got a 21, so.
That's not happening for me.
Okay. Yeah, it's like it.
Oh,
You react, and Marv, you see like it's like the powder is perfectly even.
oh, there's a little like
Hair
comet trail
and-
behind it.
A
Yeah.
little comic trail of sugar,
Cherry
just
blossoms.
beautifully. This is like the type of thing they do when they're
No.
like shooting the commercials for the donuts. You know that's from the other bakery where they handcraft each donut and also do a ritual to make sure that it goes to a loving home, which is some paying customers belly, and you just see this beautifully crafted, probably
Oh, and my
costs,
rewards
like-
card's hanging off a lanyard right now.
yeah, your rewards card's right there, and you see it
It's from the
land
cafe.
and get torn apart by these little metallic pests, just not appreciating a bite of what they are consuming right now.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Yeah, no, I've given something great to the leader of this group, and also rations contain more nutrients and calories, so I'm saving that for later.
You're too soft, Peggy.
So is the donut. And he just sort of sulks, walking away.
I will give Angel, I will give you a hero point for thinking of doing the donut
So good.
instead of the rations.
The-
And I'm also gonna give Marv a hero point for the pure the
Emotional
emotional
turmoil.
damage, the
Yeah.
emotional
Emotional
turmoil
damage that
that
just
they had
happened
to
in that moment.
encounter.
I'm fine with like taking actual like hit point damage for that.
Psychic damage.
Oh,
Like he
no,
felt the
I think
stent
you're fine.
move very slightly in the
Yeah.
vein.
Yeah. All right. So these rats are going to be occupied for quite a while. So you
okay.
do have time to move through if you would like.
Yeah. I think we do in fact move through. But I'm also just curious, like these metallic rats, do they look like how do I say? Are they cyborg or do they seem like that they were born with these metallic qualities?
Do they seem like they have the same sort of technological look as the sort of cyborg zombie things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Can I,
Ooh.
with like
You can
extra stuff?
add your bonus for the sizing up
Okay,
if
great.
you would like.
Great, thank you. Nah, that's an 8. Well, actually, I'm gonna use a hero point to reroll that.
A
Hey, first use of a hero point.
Nope, I'm gonna use another hero point.
Second use of a hero
I'm
point.
gonna tell you right now, of all the rolls you're probably gonna make later on, this is not the one to use the hero point on.
Okay, then never mind. I got it. Either way, I got below like a 10. Like
Yeah.
it went from an 8 to a 6. I was like, okay.
I mean, it's hard to tell. You also like these creatures might have been around since pre-gap. They might be recent residents. I mean, you
Fair enough.
theorized pre-gap, so it may just be a thing where it's like I don't know. They might be creatures that like maybe we should bring like one of the a xeno warden here at some
Yeah.
point to be like, is this a lost species that's been extinct or that we
For,
thought
like,
extinct
ages,
for
yeah.
ages? Yeah. So it's hard to tell. But you've definitely never like seen them around before.
Yeah. So I guess I like move through the area like past like sort of like I guess like past the garbage pile, or can I also like I mean like I shout back, it's like hey, I think they're occupied for a little bit, so if you wanna like keep looking like past this area, feel free to come around. Sal, don't do anything.
I'm not. I'm cool.
So they are all gathered around the donuts. They're just like how kids see a pile of leaves and need to jump into it. You see a pile of little prey just swarming around.
Oh boy.
There's something so primal about the things I'm feeling right now. So I'm going to look anywhere else. And he like looks around. Sal's a visual learner, as we know.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of like diagram or anything as he's kind of moving towards the exit that shows like what the purpose of this room would be on the space station?
If you want to roll an Arcana check, you could do
I'd
that.
love to roll an Arcana check.
And also, like while he's like doing that Arcana check, I also like on the way out, I like snip a couple of the plants that that
Cool.
I like identified as edible.
Sounds good.
Tuck in my
I
back
got a
pocket.
dirty 20, a filthy little 20.
It's not usually as necessary in some stations based on the fact that a lot of stations are able to get more supplies now and then, but for ones you have heard of ones that are in the fringes that need more supply runs, or it's harder to get supplies to them, they'll usually have a garden of some sort, like a hydroponics
biodome.
garden. Yeah, basically to grow some food so that, if they're not going to get supplies for a while, at least they have food that they're growing themselves, that they can sustain themselves for a little bit. So that
Cool.
seems to be what this serves in this station.
Also, is there any indication of like where this trash came from?
I mean, you
Like,
recognize
so
bits
sorry.
and yeah, I would say you recognize bits and bobs, but they from the station.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm having I just like sometimes I have trouble like visualizing spaces.
Yeah.
So like you're saying that the pile of like there's a pile of trash like at the part of the room like where the rats were. I'm saying
Yeah.
like did the trash like come from a chute, or did it just look like it was like
Oh
piled
no.
up there?
No, it's definitely been piled up.
Oh, so it's like someone like threw shit into this room.
Or the rats created a nest.
Oh, yeah. That probably might be the case. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you notice that a lot of the rats that you now see around the donut were rats that came directly from that pile of trash.
Okay, so it looks like it's
Yeah.
like it's nest. I think I
Yeah.
like look at the big one, the big chief, and I go,
Yeah.
"Hey, Hefe, is that yours? Is that yours where you live?" I don't know if Hefe seems to understand what I'm saying at all.
He notices you going towards the donut, and all he seems to notice is you're going towards the donut, and you see him like get in the
It's like, okay,
between you and
no,
the donut.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else of note in this room?
Just the door ahead that seems
Right.
to be where the flashing light is coming.
Yeah, look at the three other people and it's like, hey, any other thoughts about this place? Or should we just move on forward?
You
I'd
see-
like to move.
Yeah, Marv sort of just staring blankly at the descended upon donut and just
Yeah.
had a glucose level. Never mind. I start wandering
Your blood-
listlessly
your
towards the
blood sh-
door.
Like, hey, I have your gluconoma right here. I have your things. I know what your blood sugar level is. You don't need it.
So we're all moving towards the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we're moving towards it, is there anything, any like sort of like panels around the door?
So you do see a panel by the door that the door is closed,
Mhm.
but it does have a green light next to it from what Sal did at the computer. As you approach the door, it slides open, revealing a robed figure seated in what seems to be a commander's chair. As quickly as this is revealed, the body crumbles and blows away to dust, as if exhaling its last breath in time with the door hydraulics. An antique console sits behind that now empty chair, almost like this is a set in one of those retro space vids. A comically large data drive is inserted into the console. To the left, there's rows of other drives. And after all of that, you notice a yellow light that pulses in perfect sync with the signal pulse you receive from this station.
Mm.
Rest in peace.
Does this red robe look like anything that we've seen already on the station? I look at Marv too and like, does this robe look familiar from?
Does this look like the guy with
It looks like the
some
person
authority?
who was leading the ceremony.
Oh.
I relay that as I'm sort of like coughing through another sort of inhaled dust. Just I think that was the guy who might have been the guy.
Yeah.
The
The
guy.
officiant.
Oh.
So whatever I think something happened. It was just like whatever happened here was like a sudden thing. It just kind of like wiped everyone out in the middle of whatever they were doing.
You think it's gonna be bad if we mess with this computer console over here?
Well, that's why we're here, right? We got to see why it's
Yeah.
flashing.
Yeah, we gotta see why it's flashing. We gotta figure out, like, what's on this drive. What was he trying to do here?
And then there's a bunch of other information, and Sal points over to the rows and rows of data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it is the job, I suppose.
Yes. It looks at Marv. It's like, you need any heads or toes of the situation?
Did a sort of data crown thingamajig, did it like fall into the soot pile that used to be this person, or was he just a guy sitting in a regular chair?
Definitely sitting in a very different chair compared to the ones you saw in the projector room.
Okay, so he wasn't jacked into the animus or anything
No.
like that. Okay.
This console itself looks like it has your standard keyboard, seems to have a screen of some sort that currently isn't showing anything.
Can I go to the panel and close the door because I don't want the rats in here?
Sure.
Yeah, so I'll head
Oh.
over and just.
Can I put the turret drone outside the door because I can be paying attention to what it's seeing?
Great. Good idea. Yeah.
Well, I guess we could start diving into whatever this is, and well, hope it doesn't just leak my brains out my ears or I turn into that guy.
We won't let it happen.
Here's hoping.
Like to help you out here, and then afterwards, like out of a different pocket of it, like I pull out what almost looks like another donut, but then afterwards it's actually like it's packaged and it looks like there's a donut inside it, but it's just like this is actually a nutrient bar shaped
my
donut
God.
flavored.
There
donut
was a
flavored
moment
nutrient bar.
as she's turning towards Peggy where it's just this peaceful, serene Vaseline lighting, choral music playing, and then it just snapped back to reality, sad, dour, dim lighting.
It's donut flavored, so I think you'll actually these things they actually taste as well, as well. They
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
They do a
You know
lot
what?
of
9 out of 10 inmates can't tell the difference between donut-esque.
Is there a difference between something that tastes like a donut and something that is a donut?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, if it looks like a donut and is flavored
tastes like a donut.
then it's...
It's just not
Okay,
made with the
moving
same
on from food philosophy. What do you do?
What we don't want to.
We're not getting it.
This is the RP the people want.
Basically,
We are
everything.
not falling into that trap again. How
This
dare
is the
you.
philosophical, logic-based.
I imagine
Role-playing
the
that we
amount of
want.
times when he's trying to explain something to the crew about why the engine isn't working, he's eating a donut while using it to explain, like,
Yeah,
Core-eyed
yeah.
physics.
Yeah.
The spaceship
shit-
of
it's-
Theseus.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like the donut of Theseus.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Okay.
Yes.
Roll me,
But-
Marv. Roll me computers. I assume that's what you're doing.
yeah, and I
I
attempt
guess.
to aid him, but with that roleplay, feel free to take it. Or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's a 16, but I could re-roll it. What do we think, guys? Should I re-roll that?
You know what? No, I'm gonna say you're fine.
Hey, all right.
Okay. So you do
I'm
notice that-
munching on the sad
Yeah.
not donut.
Yeah. So you're noticing there doesn't seem to be a plugin for the crown itself, but thankfully it does look like you'll be able to get like this actually it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this is like the training computer they show you before you get to the more advanced stuff. So it's pretty easy for you to figure out. What you are discovering, the main blocker is not figuring out how to access the drive that's attached to it. It's trying to access the data that's on the drive itself. because it seems to require passcodes of some sort. And you actually start going through different drives and see, and each one is pretty heavily encrypted. But one of the things that you are able to get some not completely corrupted logs, and actually the fact that these are in solid state storage means that they actually were more protected from time than a lot of the other data that you found in this station. One of the drives, however, doesn't require an actual password, but you notice the drive itself has some sort of biometric lock on it. So on the screen it indicates you need to use the lock. You need to unlock it with the biometric scan before you can access the data itself.
Does it say of whom or what? And does the aerosolized detritus of a once man count towards that?
Oof.
Considering that it looks like the biometric device samples blood, no.
Yeah. Oh, it samples
Mhm.
blood.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Blood. I assume the corpses back there were pretty dry.
Dusty.
Husk.
No,
Did we get that impression?
Yes.
Okay. Blood. Wow. Where am I?
Where are we gonna get fresh blood?
What about the rats? Is that crazy?
Rats
they-
bleed. When we fought the rats earlier, did they bleed?
Didn't really seem to.
Duh.
And also I would say with your Marv, with your check, you would know that it probably doesn't need to be just any random blood.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, maybe there's like a cryopod chamber. I mean, maybe not everyone's whatever
Yeah.
this is.
Or
Like-
maybe,
Like,
or maybe a med bay.
yeah, no, I was gonna say, do you remember seeing
Ooh.
Med Bay on the map earlier, Sal? Or
Y-
any sort of-
yeah, did I
You-
see?
You did not see a med bay on the south.
Ah, it's a great idea.
But
Um,
maybe that might also mean that it wasn't indicated on the map, and we probably can like go look for it or something.
Yeah.
We're also notoriously bad at reading whatever their language is, so maybe we just don't know which one it was.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair. Was there a place that we branched where we could have chosen a different path that we could retrace steps to, Sam?
It seems like you were going like pretty much where you were able.
Okay.
Aside from the one path that was bouldered.
That was bouldered, yeah.
Okay.
So it's been a fairly straightforward shot to where we
it's
landed
like-
towards where we are. Okay.
Yeah, this is a very small station, and it seems to have like an area, a corridor that has a couple modules, and you've gone in that line.
Can I search through the robes and see if there's anything like I know the body like disappeared into dust.
Yeah, the robes are kind of crumbling in your hands as well.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Oh,
like
oof.
I mean, they were not able to stand the test of time. They were very
Okay.
tattered.
Okay.
It's not like it has like a little like pendant of his own blood that is now
Yeah,
just
exactly.
sitting in the soot.
Yeah.
And the undead guys definitely also crumbled completely.
Yeah, there's
Well, they were mostly cybernetics at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if they were mostly cybernetics, then does that mean that even before the time they were just like these people were some sort of like held together like as organic and sorry maybe these people were held together like by both like organic and cybernetic means, and then afterwards at some point their organic parts died of them. And then that's why, you know, we have like a couple of zombie people walking around on this spaceship.
Kind of on autopilot because there's nothing, in the
Yeah.
meat driving them.
Yeah. I mean, that might also like explain why the rats are there too, because like, you know, like mice are often used for testing.
Sam,
Yes.
was there any indication in the Mass Effect style beacon flashback that that they were slightly bioorganic in any capacity, or did it look like flesh people?
Look like flesh people as far as you remember.
I mean, in the hazy kind of memory, they looked like, well, like the rest of us, kind of fleshy, but who knows? Maybe that was just sort of hide what was underneath.
Well, I mean, like
Well-
it would make sense. Well, that yeah, but I mean, like, and maybe like one or two. I mean, like we only fought like 1 or 2 zombies, and like the person in this room clearly wasn't part cybernetic because.
Yeah, whoosh.
Yeah,
And
they
also
were
keep
forced
in
to-
mind, you also found bodies in the projector room
in the
that were
projector
also
room.
like that as
Mhm.
well.
Maybe, so maybe not all of them, but maybe some of them.
Yeah, it's like it's like with Thorcha, right? Like you can kind of
Yeah. No,
optimize your bod.
Yeah, exactly. It just.
I wouldn't call any of this optimization.
But it looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
That's for your therapist.
Yeah,
I-
Dodger, you're metal as fuck.
Thanks. I'd think it cooler if I actually wanted these.
Mm.
What so you have kind of that information. You're at the console. What would you like to do now?
Maybe is there? Can we maybe try to bypass the entire biometric thing? Like, can we like? Is it possible to hack through the biometrics?
That would take a huge computers check, and if it fails, that
yeah,
could
that'd
be a
bad.
problem.
That'd be a
I'm not that confident in my computer.
What happens if I just donate some, just a little bit? See
could
what
try it if
happens.
you'd
Maybe
like.
maybe we get an error message that tells us something else.
One
you
of
know?
the 3 login attempts have been used.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but like even that's
Would you like to
something.
try it?
Yeah, I'll donate a bit of my blood, a tiny
Great.
bit.
I'm not gonna say it's enough for you to take any hit points of damage,
Bless
but you do a little. You put your finger there, a little. You get a little prick. It processes it, and then it shows a shape of those creatures that you have seen before, and an X in front as it flashes, and you cannot access. Still cannot access the data, but
So
nothing else happens beyond there.
Okay.
It's worth a try.
Has to be. I guess it has to be the blood of those creatures. I say like I guess it has to be the blood. I say that as I like take out an alcohol wipe and then like I wipe down your like.
Oh yeah, my little
Yeah,
paw
yeah,
pad.
paw pad, and I'm like flicking like a little like tetanus vaccine. It's like look over there.
Oh.
I don't like needles terribly. What about the plant? I'm trying to think, like, this is a pretty dusty ass space station, and the only moist things that are on here are us guys, and then the plant,
Okay.
and
the
the rat is metal.
Yes, the rat is metal. I think the rat is metal.
I mean, yeah.
They start
Yes.
playing afterwards. You hear like them start going.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah. So Peggy, you had something, and then Marv.
Yeah, no, like on that note, I think I pull out like one of the spongier plants, or like
Yeah.
the ones that have like a little bit more flesh to them, and I kind of like put it in the area of where it is. And I was like, maybe
Same thing happens.
same thing happens. Okay. And there's no like countdown of like it's like you
No.
can have this many attempts. Okay.
Although I feel like I should add a countdown.
Forget I said it.
So here's a dumb idea. Maybe I can use the weird crown thing to plug into that and force it to bypass itself.
Because it thinks you're one of them.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's enough memory still in there that I can just do a thing. I don't know.
Okay. Did it hurt
But
though?
you-
Yeah.
Does he still have like a nosebleed, like that he's completely unaware of?
I imagine that's wiped off. You succeeded on the will save, so there wasn't a.
He still
you didn't
remembers
get
his dad.
lasting
Got it.
damage. Yeah.
We could try that.
I mean,
Plug you into the.
I mean, the worst
console?
it's gonna do is that Peggy's gonna have to, like, I don't know,
Resuscitate you.
yeah, or
something.
you
I mean,
know,
like-
she'll do some other weird medical thing to me that I have not given proxy for.
Mhm.
I save your life.
What's a
All
life
right.
without donut?
Well,
Oh,
Just a pocket full of
People-
don't.
we will have Marv attempt this plugging into the matrix after our break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. See you all very soon. Do not change that channel. Bye. Welcome back. Hi. Marv, you have a fun thing you're planning on doing.
Well, I have a
That
thing
will
I'm planning on
probably
doing.
be sorry, I find it very fun. So, and whatever consequences happen, I also find very fun.
So I'd like to point out that I have 3 hero points.
Good.
Cool.
It's the only reason I decided I was going to try and do it.
so incredible. Oh
Good.
my god,
Use
yes.
them.
Use 'em.
Marv,
Yes,
can you please make me a will save?
a will save.
Oh no.
Not
you're-
what I
you're
expected
putting-
to roll.
So you're putting on the
Mm-hmm.
crown, correct?
Yeah.
My
think-
sweet techno laurels.
That's
Am I
Yeah.
am I allowed to aid him in this situation?
Will save,
Considering
you
that
said.
we've gone through this before.
Yeah, like, did we do any prep work? Is
Yeah.
Peggy already putting in like the fresh stent? Checking my Dexcom.
I will say there is a way that's. I am going to give you this for free because you're level 1.
Mhm.
There is a way
You will
that
not
one
make it
of-
to level 2.
Yeah. There is a way that one of you could aid the other.
Okay.
There is a way that one of you could aid me? What?
Is it Thorch's polyglove?
Thor's just like ready as a
Where's
punch.
that going?
Where's the glove going?
No, Peggy said I already had my 1 appointment for the year. Okay.
Eeny, meeny,
I
miny,
should use my
moe.
electromag grenade.
I wonder where my glove will go.
Good news. It's a suppositor. Nope.
Mm,
Can Angel make an insight check on what say
Sure. Make an insight check. What's your +4?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sal.
Let's go.
could I cast shield
Oh.
on him
That's more for physical attacks.
Yeah.
from any spell or magical effect too? Would the
Oh, magical thing. Yeah.
Oh.
I got 23, by the way.
There
this
is
is an
something.
option.
There is something else that one of you found and did in the projector room.
It is
The
the projector room.
arcane the arcade.
Oh,
Sigils, your little book.
Oh, the scissors.
the scissor,
The scissors.
scissoring.
Hey, Marv.
Lesbians.
It's the lesbians, space lesbians. Let's call them. Taking in Sarah in space.
All right.
Do we owe money to the Scissor Sisters now? Is that how this is going?
It's not
I
easy
feel
having
like-
yourself a good time, for sure. But I'm gonna start doing the space Macarena to try to help as
The space.
also known as the
can't.
incredibly cool ritualistic movements I was doing in the other room.
Ooh.
All right, that's gonna add a. Yeah. Okay. So
Sad.
Sal does
Should I also
that
cast shield?
in front of Marv. Marv, you'll get a +2
Hey.
to your will save.
That's what we
Okay.
like to see.
Or do I
So-
need to go back to the podium and do it over there? Would it be more effective that way?
We
do we
can.
think?
We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do this.
Sam's
Well,
like,
I keep
It'll be
hovering over
fine.
the
No,
roll
shit
button,
is
and there's
happening.
more things that are happening.
No, you do the roll right now. Do the roll
Okay.
now.
Do the roll.
Do the roll.
That is a 17 for
total.
That is
not enough.
literally the DC I.
Hey.
Team
Let's
effort.
go. That's what
I
I like
helped.
to call. Yes, it's true. You did the Macarena.
I did the
Graham, how did
space
you spend your
Macarena.
Monday? I had a brain upload moment where my brain was saved by a dancing catboy. No, I will not be taking questions.
Oh, love that.
Okay. Kitty, you get a hero point from TK.
Oh, thank
for,
you.
For,
I
for
am
doing the
full-
dance.
I am full up on hero points. Could I donate my hero point to somebody else?
Sure.
Is that okay, TK, or do you,
You
want
can
me to hold on
donate
to
it to me if you like.
No, 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 no.
No.
Don't be crazy.
No.
Who would like a hero point?
I'm short on one.
Here, have one, Thorcha. Your arm fell off earlier. I feel like
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
use this.
We'll give you a
Okay.
hand.
I feel so inspired.
So you get a you start
Oh, I'm
to
liking
like
that.
feel a little sick from the images that are starting to flash.
Tastes like
before
not
your-
donut.
And when you see Sal doing the specific moves, you find yourself like following along the moves, and you're not doing the moves exactly, but following along is enough to keep your mind a little more focused on what's happening.
And I imagine the sort of arrhythmic sort of undulations of this dad bod is absolutely hypnotic.
Yeah, absolutely. No one can take their eyes off it. A scene does start to form, and you see an image of what looks to be the captain, and you just like intuitively identify as the captain, and she says to you in the language that you understand, there's an attack coming.
Oh.
And you look from the captain to the planet outside the space station, and you look back on the captain, and she goes, we have to save it.
It?
And then you're brought back.
Wait, while Marv was under there, do we log him in with the blood?
You do press the his hand to the biometric scan.
You got full on Homer drool right now as he's sort of not
Great.
really in his own brain.
And an image of a one of those creatures flashes with an X over it. You do not access the data.
See, I thought it was clever.
There must be something we can do.
You okay, Marv?
Like as he's drooling, like I have like a little a hand towel that I'm just sort of like what?
That.
Good? You good?
Save Martha. No, need to save it? Them? What? Who are you? Oh. Okay.
And you're back in the room. Sorry.
Is this now? Yeah, okay.
It is now. Yes.
It's
Yes.
currently it's currently now. You see that you have like an IV drip in you. You don't know where the bag is. It's somewhere on. It's on somewhere on Peggy.
That's terrifying. Oh no. I hate that.
Just hydration.
I'll never tell.
All the celebs do it anyway.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's just got a bunch of nutrients.
That's a problem for later.
I didn't realize my new nightmare scenario is a random IV drip and I don't know where the bag is.
Yeah, it was some sort of like
No.
weird
You see
like.
that it's like connected to somewhere on Peggy, but like it's like under.
No, it's so
Where,
bad.
Peggy?
It's still bad. It's still bad. There's no way it's good.
I hope that technically, the word catheter doesn't take on all its meanings right now.
No,
Oh
no,
no,
you're
there
good.
was no need for that right now.
Oh,
you
boy.
weren't under in that long enough time that I had to pop one up to.
Okay, so Marv, what do you say now that you've woken up?
I'll do it for don't. No, I want to say there was the captain, or like the person in charge, and they kept saying something about there's an attack coming and we need to save it. But was that right, Sam? Was it? It was it, right? That's what you said.
Yes, they were looking directly at the planet.
Yeah. Okay, that was the context I was missing from that. It's like,
Oh.
now, I may be of the impression here that they may have failed, because I think maybe they meant the planet, which I think is the asteroid field we are currently amid. But maybe it was something on the planet as well, something maybe more specific.
Yeah, because usually if you say we need to save, like if you're referring to the planet itself, you sometimes, especially if you, unless if they didn't come from this planet specifically.
And I'm supposing the wave that we were looking at on the terminal in the hallway was the attack.
In
Okay,
the flash memory thing, was there any like indications on any screens about anything else that is not presently alight on any screens?
The person seems to be putting in the drive that you see currently in the drive is the same one that you saw in your vision. The screen seemed to be like data logs, so it seemed like someone was inputting logs as well. And then I will give you this. You there was some sort of like almost alt tab switching
Ooh.
to some sort of circle, but it's like the image of that is so fuzzy that you can't even like couldn't even like really draw it out
Because
other
it's
than
a
like
circle,
a circle. Yeah.
I'm assuming in my head now, my brain is trying to suffuse it with a donut.
Yeah. You're just like you're like it looks a little bit like this, and then by the time you've drawn it out, everyone's like you've just drawn a donut with sprinkles. What?
So the sort of like data tape or whatever that's plugged into the console is what was in the memory. They were inputting stuff into it as the final act kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the impression I'm getting. It's like, but is that the one that has the biometric on it, or was that for the computer
Correct.
itself? Okay.
The drive itself seems to require a biometric code to access what's in it.
Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna propose. We can just pop this out for now and take it with us if all else fails. And we can grab a few more of them while we're at it. And we don't gotta tell them nothing about what we do or do not have, because that doesn't necessarily pertain to our arrangement. It's part of our salvage that we have first dibs on.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find the captain somewhere.
And maybe, yeah, that. And
So, wasn't the person who was sitting in the chair the captain, or no?
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
but maybe we got other means that we can do on this ship that we can't do here. There's also, we also don't know how much time is a factor here with everything else that may or may not be going on.
Yeah.
So, worst case scenario, we take it with us.
Mm-hmm.
We take a bunch of the other ones.
And we
actually,
need to find an Elibrian, I guess,
or Eoxian.
or Eoxian.
But here's the thing. Why don't we try a couple of these other little data drives, see what they do different?
I'm willing
Yeah.
to experiment with that.
You know, all else fails, we just leave one of them plugged in case they start asking questions about what was here.
I'm gonna fast forward this
Mhm.
section a little
Okay,
bit.
yep.
A lot of them are encrypted. The only one that requires a biometric lock of any kind is the one that was originally in the console itself.
But there was no problem taking it out. It was just
there was
basically
no
like,
problem. There was
okay.
no problem ejecting it. No.
Okay.
There was some sort of like lever that like unlocked it, but it was very easy to find. It was
Yeah, it's a big
more-
USB token.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
But you do see like the main thing you do see is at a certain point the final logs are, even though they're not very readable to you, there seems to be a moment where it's like you are able to access a section that look like comm logs, and you do see a section that towards the very end, towards the very final section, in the final like hours of data, it's just frantic logs at every second. Some are like 2 words long, some are longer lines, some are this, and there's a flurry of activity within the final like hours before whatever.
Do we get the impression those are internal communications, or are they bouncing from back and forth across like a territory or region?
They seem to be logs of like internal comms.
Okay. That's good to know. Well, we could take this with us and then work on translation in our own time safely on the ship.
That could work.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And like once we get back on this ship, maybe we can have access to some sort of translator, or figure out. I just have to figure out like how to phrase things so that the company doesn't get back to us on this, or like try to dig any deeper, or try to. I mean, like technically everything that we find here is ours instead, but.
Because the
head honchos
signal
like
that they wanted us to look at is for this specific data drive, right?
Exactly. I think so. Yeah.
Was that it, Sam? Or was it?
The,
was
the,
coming
the
from the
flashing the
console.
flashing light is from the console, as far
Yeah,
as you're
yeah.
aware.
Oh, it's not from a data drive. It's just from.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not.
from the
It's from the console itself, and when you eject the drive, the console is still flashing the light.
Okay. So, okay, here's the real decision. Do we try and turn that off? Or we just let them spend time working on that so that we can work on this?
I'm just curious as to what exactly this flashing light means and what it does. You said, Sam, you said that the light pulsates when how it's affecting our datacomms. It's like our datacomms are picking up a signal at
Correct.
that like wave
Yeah.
like frequency. So like whatever it is, it's either receiving this wave from somewhere else. I'm gonna figure it out, or it's the one that's sending out this wave. And I don't know if it's communication or whether it's just
An
like
SOS.
an SOS, it's an energy situation. Can I? Well, okay. Well then, can I do any sort of like information check, or like I don't know if it's a computer's check or a society check to like figure out like is this like a kind of like I don't know an SOS signal, or is this
I'll
now that
let you
we're-
do that, Marv. Yeah.
Oh, just because we're in proximity to the source now, is the signal different or clearer compared to what was gathered through perhaps interference that was supplied to us by the employer?
I would say that the signal is stronger
Mhm.
now that you're directly next to it. And I'll allow computers check if you want, Peggy, to check on what you were asking about, like is it receiving or is it sending out, or can you identify the type of signal it seems to be?
Sorry, I missed. Is it clearer now that we're next to it, or is it just the same?
It is clearer now that you are next to it.
Okay.
I can help Peggy if that is desired.
That'll be a +1.
That will be a 16 total.
It doesn't look like anything's, from what you see, anything's sending information to this station. It does look like the signal is coming from this console, and it looks like it's an automated signal. So it seems like you could manually shut it off, but it seems to be something that's being meant to long range things. And so what that gives you is that normally would give you the idea of it being an SOS, which is valid, because it does seem like an emergency signal. The state of the station certainly doesn't give you an idea that it's in good shape. But at the same time, there seems to be a more specific message attached to it.
Okay.
So it's like maybe there's a more specific emergency message that's being sent out, but it's not. It's still like, even though it's clearer, it feels like the signal, some of the garbledness of the message you can now attribute to data corruption as opposed to static. So it is clearer in some ways, but in other ways you're like, oh, so this definitely can't be
like
updated.
sort of like updated or interpreted. I forgot. When did they start hearing this? When did the Ulrika company start hearing this signal? Because like it would
Just
like
one
It
of
was
their one of their
recent.
probes, yeah, one of their probes started like picked it up on one of its normal paths.
Because it hadn't
Um,
picked it up on previous passes, and then on a very
Yeah.
recent one it did.
yeah, they just I mean, they just said recently the fact that the fact that you got this job, like, I mean, if that's the type of thing they're contracting someone, you could probably estimate within the range of like a week to a month ago. So
that would be
pretty
it.
soon.
Yes, because like if this SOS signal like went out when this large catastrophe happened, if this SOS signal happened when this large catastrophe happened on the ship, on the like, the space station, it should have been going off for years.
Yeah,
did
why
it
were we
start-
hearing about it now?
Yeah. Why are we hearing about it now? Or you know, Ulrika Clan Holdings is lying about when they heard it.
Their incentive to lie.
Yeah, but what would the be incentive? Yeah, I don't know what the incentive to lie would be though.
It's not like it makes them more of a profit.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is a terrible disaster, and the first that I've ever heard of it. I don't know, maybe some young activist of some sort wants to bring attention to this, and no one has heard of. I mean, like, this is kind of the first time I've heard about this station here. Like it's like this is like a pre-Gap station.
Yeah.
Perhaps
ancient.
perhaps we weren't the only people to pass through here.
It's what I was about to wonder. Yeah, are we able? Sorry for Sam. Is there any indication that I can use this console to do like interior scans and more recent logs?
More the logs that you have
Mhm.
seem to be the most recent.
Mhm.
You do have a surprising amount of access to a lot of the station itself.
Mhm.
You're able to check the status of like the
Motion sensors,
power reactor.
cameras. Oh, okay.
Well, that's the interesting thing. There don't seem to be motion sensors and cameras here. There don't seem to be that type of security system. There's
Does anything
certainly
pop as a security system?
there's a location of this and another security terminal by the hydroponics bay where you can manually close doors. You can close doors automatically from those sections. And you can send out alarms if need be.
Can I? This is a stretch. And like, ironically, even though I'm charisma the base, I'm not trained in performance. Can I go back to where the rats were, and in some form of communication
Rat
or
diplomacy.
rat diplomacy, like either a diplomacy check, I don't know, like some sort of diplomacy check to ask if like, or figure out from the rats if anyone recently came by here.
Okay. While you're going out to talk to the rats, Thorcha and Sal, is there anything y'all wanted to do in the meantime?
Have we decided whether or not to keep that signal going?
No, you have not.
Oh yeah.
We could
turn it off.
We could just turn it off and see what happens, scientific method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I could do another hacking thing to see if I can turn off the signal.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and use computers.
Computers. All right, here we go. One more time, little guy. Head empty. Only dice. That is a dirty 20.
Great. You start like going through the terminal, trying to figure out terminals, blah blah blah, and then you're like pressing keys, and then you're just searching around. You can't seem to find anything that's like turn off signal, something like that. And then you see like to the left of the keyboard is like some sort of like rusted knob, and you turn that knob and it turns off the light.
Turn it back on.
It turned it off.
No, I know, but like
But can you turn
Can
it
you
back
turn it back on?
Can
The
you
question
turn it
was,
back
can
on?
you turn it
Oh,
back
can I turn it back on? Well, I guess. GM, am I able to turn it back on?
You turn it back on, and the light pulses again, and up on the terminal, you can, it is cluttered, but you can enter a message to send out. I want people standing up going, wow!
Dang it.
Wow, what is it? Anyway.
Did any of us record the previous message?
I mean, y'all have had it scanned on your
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
on your devices.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh man, could you imagine? I just deleted all the lore you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oops, there's nothing on the data.
Y'all
actually.
use cloud.
Yeah.
Y'all
the
use
drive.
cloud backup, right?
I was
And
half
type
expecting
in
it.
lol you up.
No.
Blow you up.
You're not gonna send a booty call across the galaxy.
New console. who
We
dis?
don't know what's
we-
going to receive it.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
we get
but-
an Alibrian over here?
Yeah, but also like for real though, like maybe type in like just a normal like like a simple SOS message or something, and then see how that comes out of the terminal. So then maybe we can like, I don't know if Mod can like reverse engineer near it so like it's like you decode the corruption from the previous message. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, that actually makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Try that. Yeah.
Don't say
All
anything
right, so
weird.
you're doing like a set. Yeah, what do you type as your
the
SOS
quick brown,
call?
The quick brown fucks jumped over the lazy block.
There once
Okay.
was a donut that was so beautiful that it could not be eaten in this world or the next. No, like
Alright.
if I'm not the one at the console, I would suggest though something like this is only a test. Please do not reply. Had this been an actual emergency, there would not be a diaspora. Whoops.
Got it. Great. All right. Sal, was there anything you wanted to do in the meantime?
Sal's like kind of at a loss. He's not great with computers, so he's flipping through his deck. And just looking at the cards, and he places some down. And this one he doesn't even know what it is really. His aunt found this one in a dumpster, and it's a jawbone that says straight cutlass of fire, the late sung hung vigorous with bees in its motionless yellow suit. Yada 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 yada.
I am so glad you pulled that card. You'll find out later why.
Oh, that's not ominous.
So Peggy, you wanted to roll diplomacy with the rats to get
Yeah.
what exactly?
Yeah.
I try to get some information, like maybe like were there other living beings in here recently before us?
So excited to find out what you get from this. Roll me a
Yeah.
diplomacy.
I'm like doing like weird interpretive dance, but also like charades.
How's your metal rat
Big
diplomacy skill?
pers-
Yeah. Yeah.
Rat diplomacy.
Literally
Rat
called him a
diplomacy.
rat bastard, and he is upset.
All right,
My
roll me
father
that
was a rat
diplomacy.
That is a 16. I could re-roll it.
You're keeping that?
I could re-roll.
It's up to you.
Fuck. I rolled an 8 on the die, so.
It can always be better.
I'll burn it here. I feel like
Yeah.
this might be important.
Do it.
We're kind of at a loss right now, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. But not by much. That's hold on. 13 plus my brain. 13 plus 7 plus 1 is 21.
You want that? You want to go with that one as well?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stay with that one.
21.
Okay.
The 21.
Yeah, hit me.
Unfortunately, no language that you speak
Great.
it gets through their head. They at the very least don't do anything negative towards you.
Great.
But you get the sense that they are what you do get out of it is the fact that these things are cautious around you and are clearly not used to other kind of life forms
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
At that moment,
Oh.
the entire space station shakes.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
And it shakes as if I don't know, it's been hit by something. And their warning signs do start flashing in the space station itself. The kind of ones that say that you're under attack.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm just starting
Under
to grab
attack?
the drives and
Same.
start shoveling them in, and I'm like tearfully replacing like a donut or like a pack of peanuts, so I have room in my pockets.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took the main.
Do y'all want to keep hanging out in the space station?
No,
I think
don't
we should
so.
start running.
I think
Yeah,
we're
I
exiting.
think
I think
we
we're
should
making our
go.
exit.
No, as we're running, Sal's like, "Wait, what if we've been set up?"
Yeah.
I'm just thinking while we're running.
I mean,
All
like,
right.
Very much so.
So y'all grab the drives. You head into your ship. The ship starts to make its way out of the asteroid. Almost as soon as your ship exits the asteroids, a beam of energy pierces the void behind you. If you had been any slower exiting, that would have taken out your ship. It takes little time to identify the origin of that blast. It comes from a ship that seems to be made of bones.
Ah,
No.
No, corpse fleet.
No.
They are not an uncommon sight in the diaspora, but they are best avoided. This is a ship of the corpse fleet, and your systems detect that it's powering up another attack.
Oh, boy.
Okay, we are.
Get out of here!
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Uh-oh.
Let's go! Let's
Okay, so our science, our magic officer, hi friend,
Hey,
we're
hey there.
you and I are gonna roll initiative for we're gonna be rolling initiative for your ship.
Let's go.
You're gonna roll Arcana for this for our initiative order.
Bless you. Okay. Desna, bless us on this day. That is a 16 plus my 6, which is 22.
Great. They got a 30 initiative, so they'll go first.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's just rude.
The AC on your ship is a 15. So let's see
Oh boy.
if this is gonna hit.
That's
Oh,
my
it actually
AC
is
too.
not. That's
Oh!
it's gonna barely miss you all.
Miraculous.
All right. So y'all, it's your turn. So obviously, you could try to fight if you would like, or
Nope.
if there's something y'all want to do to try to get out of this mess, please feel free.
Is
I
there
have
a
those
plan
glitch
of-
grenades.
You'll
Throw 'em
you'll
out.
eject them.
Throw 'em
Throw 'em out the
Eject them
window.
into
And
the
they just
atmosphere.
float, like 5 feet away from the ship.
Just roll down the window.
Nope.
Hold on, I want to do a drive-by.
No, but it very much, yeah, I think it's the equivalent
evasive
of,
maneuvers.
of
Yeah.
evasive maneuvers. Get the fuck out of there.
Can,
Yeah.
Can
Oh, wait.
Thorcha blast an asteroid to slow them down?
Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna say, if you want to go and because you want to kind of like blow up an asteroid, and the hope is that will cause enough debris to block.
Yeah, basically.
All right, I'm gonna have you roll your ranged attack. It's gonna be with your it's gonna be with the missile launcher to try to do that.
Right.
That is gonna be a. I'm gonna say that's a +6.
+6, got it. All right. One more time, my dear friend. That is a 17.
That is enough.
But
You're able to blast one of these asteroids open, and it does force the ship to actually divert its movement a little bit to try to get out of the way. It is still on your tail, but you do have a little bit of space between you two. We have enough for one other person to do an action for this turn.
Unless if you have anything, Marv, I think I'm just gonna with a piloting check. I think I just want to evasive maneuvers, like do something to get us
Sure.
out of here.
What I would do then is to, whether this is mechanical or not, just as like aiding Peggy, would be to do something to like juice the engines, or
Great.
if
The
that's not
NOS.
doable, yeah, is there just, I don't, are there shields in this? Like, forgive my
You
Star Trek
have
brain.
you have shields. Your shields will protect you will have 5 hit points,
Mhm.
but they do regenerate some
Gotcha.
hit points every turn.
Okay, so I guess it would just be like on the comms. Okay, y'all pick more shields or more thrust. Pick now.
Rust.
Thrust.
Thrust.
Not the first
All
time I
right.
heard that in my life, but all right.
Oh, Marv.
Heyo.
Hey, I support a good sex life for a growing man.
Growing man.
I suddenly want us all to die. Fiery.
Oh no.
The endorphins, it helps with your health and your mood.
All
and
right.
it sort of
Focus on driving.
Marv, do a crafting check, please.
Crafting check. Okay.
Oh.
Or
That's why you were excited about the bone divination.
Is it crafting,
Yes.
or do I do something with my mechanic, Daisy? I don't really know what I'm doing with that, but all right.
What was your what was it? Your mechanics?
Yeah, there's that mechanic DC. I feel like I asked about this last time, but I don't remember what I do with it now.
That's for other
Okay,
elements.
gotcha.
I am also remembering. Yeah, I'm gonna say crafting for this
Gotcha.
because that's one of your trained skills.
That is a nat 20 for a 26.
Woo!
All
Hell
right.
yeah, hell yeah.
Peggy,
And
go
suddenly
ahead.
I am pinned back to the wall as I press a button, and I'm like reverse Garfield against the glass.
Peggy,
Yes.
add a +3 to your piloting check for evasive maneuvers.
Hey, oh, let's go.
That's pretty good. 24.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right, let's check this.
16 plus 5 plus 3 is 24. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. All right. You the cruiser, the corpse fleet cruiser turns around, and just as it's lining up its next shot, this burst of speed that you get just shoots you out as if you're going into light speed. But it's more that it doesn't, the corpse fleet ship behind you does not have quite enough acceleration to keep going. It is going to try one last and you just barely dive out of the way of another energy beam as it blasts by you, exploding another asteroid. And you were able to use that extra distraction to get lost amongst the diaspora, a kind of technique that y'all are very familiar with, being space pirates in the field itself, and you are able to get away clean
Yes!
from that area.
Bless it be.
So you are able to, so clearly it has occurred to you that some of the fleet of corpses seem to also be aware of the existence of this place and also of you all, which is delightful.
Yeah.
Considering that they shot at your ship. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know if they know who you are, but they know
Oh.
that a ship exited the asteroid and chased after it. You
they
now
will
have
soon.
you now have some drives that you recovered from this space station, which is now a bit of a hostile place, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
What do you want to do next?
I mean, we
A
hit.
lot of things. Yeah.
Are we heading back to
Mm,
Absalom
get-
Station?
Yeah, get back to Absalom, let them know what we dealt with.
Yeah, I think the information that we should be giving them is that we got to an abandoned space station, and the signal came out. Abandoned ancient space station, and the signal came from that space station, but it was too garbled to. We're not technically lying, but also.
So we're not giving them the data drive.
I don't think so. I don't.
If we have to give them something, we can give them one of the more innocuous ones, I think is what we were
Mm.
True.
thinking about.
One of the logs, even.
I'm sure what's on their mind most is how to make a profit. And if what we have isn't necessarily profitable to them, who's to say that we can't, you know...
Keep our cards close to our chest.
Exactly.
Have like for salvage rights and everything.
Indeed.
Right. Okay, so we should definitely stash some of these things. I'm guessing because our ship is our ship, we have some like smuggling compartments.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think as we're heading back to Absalom, Sal will be organizing things and hiding them in the ship itself so that when we show up, we maybe have one of the data logs to give them.
Right.
I think Peggy goes like I guess into like her medical bay room, and I'm pretty sure that she has like a row of like some like more natural remedies. And with those natural remedies, I think she takes out like a couple of the clippings and like plants them into sort of that herb garden, if that makes any sense, or that medicinal
Okay.
garden. Yeah. Just to keep them, and then folds the rest up sort of like to like dry out, or I don't know if like folds the rest of them and puts them in like a vial or something and like tucks them away where they can't be seen.
Okay. All right. So you get to Absalom Station. There doesn't seem to be any issue arriving. You arrive at Blue Rise Tower. You notify them that you'll be there, and you have an update on your report. And so, just from what I'm being clear about, you are telling them that the signal came from a space station that was in the diaspora. Are you informing them that is a pre-gap space station?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's
A pre-gap space station. A lot of the data that you encountered was very garbled and all of that, and that is what you found. And are you giving them one of the data drives, one of the more innocuous data drives to access?
We can give them one of the internal comms logs, maybe, because there were a couple.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. I'll see
And we can also make some copies
Yeah, I think we
with
should-
our own hardware, I
Yeah.
assume. Just in case
Yeah,
it turns out not to
so-
be that innocuous like we thought.
Well, so I mean, here's the complication.
Mhm.
And this is, well, first I'm gonna have y'all, because you are kind of lying a little bit by omission. I am gonna have whoever is leading this roll me a deception check. And we'll go from there.
Take a little look see at what my deception looks like, 'cause I don't think
It's gonna
This
be-
turns out this-
it is.
It's gonna.
I'm really excited to find. I'm really excited to find out that the space pirate crew is terrible at lying.
Yeah.
Because
All right, and I will
of the technical aspects involved in this lie, can I be assisting with selling the state of the hardware that is being handed over?
Sure thing. Yeah. So add a +1 to your roll, Peggy.
You are muted.
No,
There
I'm
you go.
just
There you
I'm
go.
just not eating my microphone.
Perfect.
And I assume that I've kept on some of my previous size ups of like the people that we interacted
Yes.
at the Ulrika clan holding, so I will add
Yeah,
my
you can
size
do
up
that.
as well. Ooh, that is not so good. That's a 14 plus 2 is 16. I'm gonna use my last hero point
Yeah.
to reroll
Okay.
that. Yeah, I think it's because it's pretty important.
Do it.
Okay, it's a little bit better. 14 22.
Hey, that's
Okay.
much better.
That's gonna be enough. You give enough information that actually genuinely excites this crew.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a station that's pre-gap,
Pre-gap, yeah.
which is already something that's very fascinating to them.
Mhm.
It's sandwiched between two asteroids, which just from an astronomer standpoint is fascinating to them, and they are very interested to know like what more to do with that information. And then the idea of the drives
Bless
not necessarily
Bless you.
being recoverable is, I mean, it's pre-gap. It's not that surprising. So nothing you have said is like so outlandish that there would be anything to like clock this feels off or anything like that.
Yeah, and I also bring up is like, hey, we also it seems like the people that know that we were there. Sorry. Before do we want to tell them that we were attacked by the corpse ship?
I think it would behoove them to know that that's hostile territory and probably
Yeah.
not good
Yeah.
for developing.
Great.
Agree.
Because
Um,
because if we can get from there to where we are now,
Mhm.
so can they. So I
Yeah.
feel like that would be one of like the top priorities when we got to the station of like, we may
Yeah.
have a hostile company
Yeah.
following us.
Yeah,
I,
exactly.
and
And
I,
then we take the corpo meeting.
yeah, and I see no advantage for us to
Hide that information.
hide that.
No.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say with folks that if you did tell that to like the powers that be when you first entered Absalom Station, what you would get is a little bit of like, thank you for letting us know, and there's a like, we'll follow up, but there's not a lot of like urgent concern.
Yeah.
And I think Thorcha, you might know this more than anyone. It's like because of your history in law enforcement, you would
Yes.
know Absalom Station is like, you would probably need more like an army to go after specifically Absalom Station because of it's a pack world hub.
Yeah.
And a lone corpse fleet cruiser is probably going to stay where it is. And if it knows it's getting into pack world space, it's probably gonna, unless it has a lot of backup that was hidden,
Mm.
it would be a foolhardy attempt for it to try to attack Absalom Station by itself.
So we're a little safe for now. Also, way to drop that backstory note.
Yeah. Well, the rest of them don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
The
What was
The
that?
reattached arm of the law?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Boy.
So the the reaction from the clan holdings in terms of the corpse fleet is a little more frustrated than concerned. As a company that operates in the diaspora, they deal with space pirates. They also probably deal with corpse fleet raids every now and again. So they're not concerned necessarily that they are going to get into a lot of trouble. However, that does mean that when they're thinking about who they're going to send out to do further investigations, they're going to make sure it's like a fully armed squad going in. It's not just going to be like a small few researchers. If they're going to make sure whoever it is of their employees has ample protection.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all the information that we've got. I'm assuming I'm talking to God. What was his name? Watson.
Well, Watson is their
their
attorney.
Attorney.
Belenz is the vice president who you
Madam
like,
Vice
fully reporting
President.
to.
So Madam Vice President, this is what we got for you. As you can see, is there anything else you request from us? If not, we would like to retire to a ship after sort of a long day of getting out of the way of that corpse ship, of finding that stuff and getting out of the way of that corpse ship.
Well, wildly impressive it was, and thank you for not only keeping the station intact, but also warning us of any dangers that might be posed there. It's certainly going to, if not be a technically financial fine, certainly going to get a couple of the more historical sides of us peaked. And you notice that Helmut is like eyeing that data drive
Yeah.
that y'all have.
I bet.
So
I
that
bet.
that transmits me to the complication with the data drive.
Mm.
So the data drive itself is from such an old antique system that you're gonna need to find probably a similar type of antique system
Damn it.
for it to plug into
Yeah.
so that you can access the data again.
Yeah.
It's not as like easily scannable a thing because it is from so long ago.
Yeah.
So you would have to do a little bit of digging to find, because like, I mean, you may be able to chat with the clan holdings about that, but also you might want to try searching on your own for someone who might have that type of equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because like if we reach out to the clan holdings, will be like, by the way, besides
We
this
also-
one, we
Yeah.
also have one. So like it wouldn't make
We
sense.
want to go to a different station, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or planet, or
Yeah. Is there anything else that the rest of us wanted to like can
Yes.
remember or think about?
Oh.
No, can remember or think about like that we wanted to ask of Ulrika Clan Holdings, basically.
I don't got nothing.
Mm-mm.
Marv was just happy to be silently helping to sell the lie because he has another appointment before we leave the station.
Great.
I think as before we go, just for a last sort of moment, I turn to Madam Vice President and I go, and you're sure that the last time that your probes heard of the signal coming out was like a couple of weeks, like basically it was like it just heard it in one of its routine rounds, correct? And I would like to
Yes.
and when she responds, I would like to make some sort of like perception or insight check. And
Sure.
Basically.
Nice.
That's a 16.
I mean, there seems to be a bit of a like there's a bit of a questioning look from her, but you get the questioning look is kind of like the job's done. Why are we asking questions again?
Mm.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
True.
Sweet. So y'all exit, and because no one asked, no one gets any pay from
No, that
No,
money,
that's not how that
please.
works.
No.
Money,
no.
please.
Money me.
No.
I get
No.
the frisbee turret.
I don't leave there. I'm the one who looked at the contract.
I was like,
I'm not an
I
idiot.
I thought the thing was like, does anyone have anyone else to ask? And I thought the question was going to be, can we get paid? But apparently not.
Money,
Y'all are just such
please.
honorable pirates.
Heck no.
Great.
Honorable as in we get what's written in the contract.
Great. So you each get 500 credits
Let's
to
go.
spend as you please.
Each
Hell
get 500
yeah, hell
credits.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Mama's getting.
Oh, don't worry. I'll find ways.
Survivor.
Did you want it to be 500 total? I could.
No,
I
No,
could change-
Oh,
Sam.
no,
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 Peggy,
no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Peggy, no.
I didn't say anything. How dare you, Sam? How dare you?
Oh,
All right. So you have some drives. You have some. Oh, right. Marv wanted to make one final stop before
one final stop.
exiting.
Before we're leaving the station, he's almost bouncing on air as he is bounding towards this cafe, face pressed against the glass,
There it is.
as a sort of John Cusackian tune is playing on the background, as if he's somewhere holding up a boombox in the background. I told you I'd be back.
Oh my god. Oh. So
buys
sweet.
a whole box for himself.
And you pay 500 credits and donuts
Yeah,
and
no, 500 credits. You spend all your money on donuts.
It's that picture of the possum that fell into a donut shop and is wheezing against the corner after eating all of them. Just like, kill me if you must, for I have already won.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that Thorcha is there as well.
At the donut shop.
At the donut shop, yeah, why not? Just kind of like being the chaperone.
Chaperone.
Yeah, you know,
Chaperone for Marv. Yeah.
for our human,
No, this is
for
correct.
resident human.
Yeah.
And it's Absalom Station. I could probably say that there are a few stewards, you know, walking around.
Mhm.
And you know, Thorcha's bright orange eyes, in their tiredness, sort of like scan them, and then she looks in the display case, you know, and sees her own reflection, sees her tired face, and she goes, "You look stupid," and that's it.
Oh my God.
Baby bug.
Peggy and Sal, is there anything final errands you do in Absalom Station?
Sal might break off from the crew that was going to get donuts and just like out of kind of curiosity for the place and the vibe will kind of set up his little ramshackle shop in an alleyway, and he like displays his cards out and he puts his hood on, doesn't kind of show his face, and we'll say free fortune, just one. Take a card, pull a card for free. For free.
Roll me a performance check.
Okay. This wouldn't be my fortune telling lore, right? This would be performance instead.
Oh,
The lore, I guess, is like knowledge.
Laura's knowledge of it.
Yeah, so performance. Alright, that is a 19.
Hold on a second. This this one woman arrives and in a bit of a raspy and professional voice goes, "How much for a fortune?"
This one's free. I've had a long day.
Fine.
Pick a card.
She picks a card and you see a gloved hand pick one and hand it back to you.
Was it a large hand, a small hand,
Probably about the size of humans.
a human? Okay. Ah, you have chosen the moon. Though a beautiful luminous thing in many a night sky, it is often the symbol of falsehood, of illusion, of disillusionment, of getting wrapped up in your dreams, things that aren't real and maybe never existed in the first place. But then again, what does that say about your creation of yourself? Fake it till you make it.
As you turn and go fake it till you make it, you notice the person's gone.
Damn it! Why does this always happen to me? All right. And he like takes his hood down, puts his cards back, and goes his own way. He's not gonna continue.
Nope, tempted it too much.
Nope, too much. Last time that happened, it didn't go well. His like whiskers kind of smoke a little more than they usually do as he walks away.
Peggy, where would you? Any last stop you'd like to make?
Well, first off, after getting paid, the rest of the crew doesn't see this, but she gets a message on her comms from someone, and it says like, need more med patches and a couple of clean needles. Thanks, winky face heart. And then afterwards, she made winky face heart. She kind of snickers to it, and then afterwards immediately sends the person 100 credits.
Nice.
Whoa! All right, let's go.
And then so I doing this off like I'm actually taking off this.
Perfect.
Great. And then
I'm not mad about it.
you're not mad about it, but I also to let you know this is to her old contact that works on the Skitter Manor planet that she's originally from, who's working
Got it.
at like a hospital.
Yeah.
And then who doesn't know anything about her, like, and all the shit that she just knows that she just is just really close that I used to work with. And then I think I don't know. I think I wanna like do a little more like. It's getting like. I don't know if there's like a library in town or if there's like a historian, like if there's like a information gathering like contact that I have in town that I would know about as either as Peggy or as the nurse.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, here's the thing. I know y'all said like we have a last stop here,
Yeah.
but as far as you're aware, the clan holdings are lesser, like they're unaware of your deceit. So if you wanted to spend a few days kind of under the radar doing more research, I can allow you as a team to do that if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah.
Ooh. Research
'Cause,
is always
like,
fun.
Yeah, because like since Ulrika, like since we're in like a pretty populated hub, I would figure that we would have a little bit more access to like fun
Yeah.
shit from people, you know.
Okay. So Peggy, what is it specifically you would like to look up?
I think I want to do a little bit of. As a group, I think we collectively agree that we want to look for someone who has access to like ancient tech, like pre-gap
Yeah.
tech. So it's either that or me doing extra research on the Librians.
Okay.
I
My
actually
vote?
put it up. Yeah, can we vote?
My vote would be the research angle, because that would stay under the radar. If we start like trying to find tech
Yeah.
after what we just did, it may raise
Right
an
on
eyebrow or
Absalom
two.
Station, yeah.
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 I'm also going to say, like, this is a thing where if you wanted to, like, you can obviously do aid checks if y'all are working together to research something, but if you wanted to divide and conquer, can be one of those things that you do as well.
I personally.
But I also understand not wanting to raise eyebrows.
Yeah.
Mhm. But we could still get like supplies that are mostly innocuous, but might help with down the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
taking
definitely shopping.
some of this apart.
Yeah, I'm definitely shopping.
Mhm.
I'm
Great.
definitely shopping while I'm here. But I think then I would like to do some research on the Librians. I think I'm just coming up with this on the spot. Like
Great.
there's someone that she used to know as the nurse, who's sort of like for lack of a better term, like an info hack person that's like
Yeah.
based here in Epsilon, and she similarly in a sort of like she turns a corner and then goes into an alleyway and then out pops like basically the same person but in a human form. So Peggy has like a secondary identity. I think the crew knows about. I think you all know about this though. But like she has a secondary identity. She doesn't use it that often because it comes from like like people want want to look for her, but in order to access certain people, she has to become this person. So like basically a middle-aged blonde human woman in scrubs and jeans like walks out, and then afterwards goes back to the donut shop and meets up with this in a public space with this sort of historian that lives here, and I think she chats him up and then asks him, yeah, like, how you doing? What do you know about the Eoxians, or specifically the what do you know about a race of people called the Librians?
Great. So I'm gonna have you roll diplomacy for that. While you're getting that done, is there any other like research or contacts or any shopping we'll do off stream?
Great.
Yeah.
But if there's any other research or investigation that the other three of you want to do, and it's totally fine if the answer is I either help with this or I'm just doing some other elements.
Could we get a Librian blood on the black market?
Oh my god.
That's a terrible thing to say.
That would be
but
a
we are
thing
pirates.
that would be a thing that Thorcha could investigate with underworld lore, probably.
Well, and also something that I could because I also have underworld lore as well.
It's gonna be expensive.
I will
though.
say your
But I'm
your
just doing-
focus on the diplomacy thing.
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
I'll roll for that. You know.
Marv, was there anything you wanted to do?
With my
I'll get to Peggy's
Junker
roll at this second.
lore, it would
Yeah.
be less obvious. I'm looking for old universe tech and more. What can I get that is reasonable tech that won't raise eyebrows that I could start ripping apart to backwards compatible some stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Something that I can
Okay.
use for like the basis of some bridge tech without going,
Yeah.
that guy's doing some shenanigans.
Yeah. I would say Junker lore then.
Yeah.
All right. Back to Peggy. What is your diplomacy?
I got a 15.
15. So your pal doesn't seem to know that much about Alibrians.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily because like he's just you went to this person specifically because he's well versed in all of that, but he's not that well versed in Alibrians, mostly because they are just so rare.
Yeah.
He knows that they do exist somewhere. I mean, it's not like I mean, you do see them sometimes like as actors on TV, but like other than that, you don't really like see them out and about or anything like that.
Okay. Hold on. Above the table, so that we're clear, you said
Yeah.
that the Eoxians were descended from or like they were
As far as
Alibrians.
you're aware, Eoxians like Alibrians were or Eoxians were Alibrians or something like that. You're not completely certain of the connection there.
But Alibrians do like Librians do exist. Like living Librians do exist though.
Yes.
Okay.
Thorcha, what was your underground lore?
It is. Oof. You know what? I've had a few. Here points. Just, like, spend one of those.
Do it.
Because that was a pretty okay roll, but it could be better. Oh, come on, FMT. Fuck it, one more.
That's oh boy.
Fuck it, we
I'm-
ball.
I'm so.
This is like no, I love it. This is like me with willpower and Vampire the Masquerade. It's great
You don't have any.
because I
I'm-
use it.
I'm gonna settle for a 15.
Okay. So you see a someone that you see like in like one of those like black market auction house type deals.
Yeah.
There's no like physical Librian blood being sold.
No.
There is, however, some being attempted to be sold online. The reason I say attempted is because, well, first of all, quite expensive. Like these are going for like 10,000 credits, something like that.
Of course.
But second of all, you go to check, and usually if something has been bought, it's like sold already. There's a certain point where the page refreshes and that listing's deleted. Not sold, deleted.
Deleted. Interesting.
So there have been attempts at selling it, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. And it looks like someone's doing their best to prevent that from happening.
Interesting. I'll have to
But
some
you
research.
do. Actually, I'm going to wait until Marv gets his Junker.
Sure.
19.
Yeah, you're able to cobble together some parts. A lot of it, I'm gonna say, with the experience you had with the circlet actually feels like you intuitively understand a little bit of what you need to do a little better. So you are able to, at the very least, jerry rig something that will allow you to have, like, it's kind of like when you're running an old machine on like a really new TV. And so it's like you're kind of like, you have to adjust some of the TV settings to be like, oh, this needs to be at lower resolution because otherwise the data is like this tiny on the screen because of it's so low resolution
It's
compared
funny,
to
I
what you
actually
currently
know
have.
the steps of devices you need for
Yeah.
that, and it's actually taking what's there
Yeah.
and training it up to like a 240 resolution
Right.
that
Right. Yeah.
can upscale to 1040 or 4K, because all it is just blocks and pixels, and as long as you have a clear
Yeah,
image
exactly.
of that, it works. So it's the same
You can
principle.
get it doing. So you're able to get that all cobbled together, and you get that set up, and again, you still have the issue of the encryption,
But I have an interface.
you have an interface. And what I am gonna say as a bonus is that you're able to run it through your ship's translation systems.
Mm.
So you're able to get more knowledge about phone. I wasn't talking to you. Siri was trying to listen to me. And no, don't listen to me.
She's the ship's
Stop.
translation system.
So it is able to detect, you're able to cobble together some things from the comms. First thing you're able to detect is that they are desperate about an attack coming from Eox. The second thing you find out is they are desperately trying to find some way to save the planet Yovo. And the third thing is that whatever their plan was is locked behind a biometric lock in a drive.
How do you spell the planet name?
IOVO.
Thank you.
Thorja. The origin of the blood that you see before it gets deleted is from the planet Eox.
Of course it is. Of course it is. All right.
Sal, is there anything you would like to do?
I'm not sure how to help. I'm like trying to like run through my little kitty cat mind here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
sure.
it's also totally fine if you want to.
Yeah, I can't come up with
step
anything.
away.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're all good.
We done a lot. We did a
A
lot.
lot has been
It is
figured
past
out.
my bedtime.
Yeah. So you all get together with this information. Where would you like to go from here?
To Eox. I don't know.
That might need to be an offline conversation too.
Truly.
Yeah, I think this is an offline conversation. There are a lot
Yeah.
of things, lot of threads. We got a little poo-poo platter of threads.
A lot of threads.
Well, dear viewers, it looks like we're gonna have to find out where this crew arrives next episode. They need to figure out what the plan was to save the planet Yovo, why the corpse fleet suddenly started chasing them down, who can they trust,
God.
and how on earth are they gonna get Librian blood?
It's
Find
11.
out next week on the Deadbeats next Monday. But before that, be sure to check out Savannah by Night on Wednesday here at the Midnight Dispatch. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.